Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Virgo, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you in advance. Virgo, we are doing just a bonus reading today. It's always weird when I say we. I guess I mean my spirit guides too, but I am doing a bonus reading for you today. Just a little, it's really weird because I have a card on my desk, and at the top it says spirit guides, and it was just sitting up here not doing anything, and it just moved when I said I am doing a reading, so I think they like it when I say we. Today we are going to be pulling one card from the Heart Path Oracle deck and doing your tarot with the Radiant Wilds Tarot. Sorry, I'm feeling a little wacky right now. It is Mercury retrograde. So Virgo, I hope that all of you are doing well and staying healthy and safe. One card for Virgo, please. One card for Virgo. These cards are a little big, so I have to shuffle them very carefully. One card, thank you, Spirit. The space between your lives. The space. Wow. If you can dream it, you can create it. For sure. This is like a mad reference to the Akashic Records. Like the space between your lives. If you can dream it, you can create it. Now, oh God, there's so many things coming in. There's so many things that they want to say. I love these cards. They're so esoteric and referential and symbolic and conceptual and etc., etc. Number one, looks like a library setting, which is why I mentioned the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are this storehouse in higher dimensions that store the past, present, and potential future, every potential future, every potentiality. You can go, anyone can access the Akashic Records, you just have to be trained in how to do it. Or you can consult a records reader. And you can ask about your past lives, you can ask about things in the future, you can ask about relationships that are pertinent to you. I've had many, many past lives where I was a general, a slave, a farmer, a husband, a wife, a son, a daughter, a nun, a starseed. Crazy things. Amazing things. And right now, they're showing that to me. That there could be, maybe you've had dreams about past lives. It seems so real, but you couldn't make sense of it. Maybe you're looking into that process. Maybe you're looking through meditation and asking about some karmic relationships that you are enduring right now and how they came to pass. I want to point out that the little sliver of the moon in this skylight situation here, that seems like it's just barely peeking through. The moon represents Pisces energy and can talk about mysteries, illusions, and confusion. So that felt like it needed to be mentioned. Here it looks like a figure that looks like the Magician. This looks exactly like a Magician card that I have in one of my other decks. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the Magician energy, right? Like, believing is seeing. Of course, we have the angels. We have the sitting Buddhas. They're holding ladybugs which represent good fortune. Then the gazelle, I have no idea what a gazelle represents symbolically. And the snake, kind of Ouroboros infinity style. Right. So what is all of this saying to me? Well, I'm more captivated by the space between your lives, because I don't just see it as a past, the time between your last past life and this incarnation, and like what you did in between. I don't see it like that at all. I see it as though the Virgo is having some kind of spiritual ascension, and you could be in your same exact body, but you are jumping timelines. You're like quantum jumping. So the space between the life that you're living today and the you that lives tomorrow, and that the space in between those two things. So it's much more earth realm centered, but that's what I see right now. It's kind of like the story is yet to be written about who you're going to be tomorrow, and really reconciling that, like really being able to say, I can change myself. I'm not saying you should, but they're spiritually speaking, don't you want to? Don't you want to evolve as a human being and to reach a higher level of consciousness? Otherwise, you're just some kind of automaton that's here just doing rote activity and just going throughout life in a daze. I mean, that's your choice. But I feel like you wouldn't be coming to a tarot reading if that's all you wanted for yourself, right? So I'm just going to pull a few cards here. There's no specific layout. I just told Spirit, like, I wanted to be a little loosey-goosey with these. This is just a bonus reading. So, wow, this is a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them all because they're already on the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I guess it's not that many. It's 9 cards. We start with the 7 of Wands. So already, it's so funny because I feel like the 7 of Wands is a direct reaction to what I just said here. I feel like your energy came through and you're feeling a little protective. I feel like there's a little resistance to this message, just ever so slightly. Not in a rude way, just a little bit of resistance. Sorry, the light is going down. It's already cloudy and gross outside, but the light is going down, so the lighting could be a little strange. 7 of Wands talks about blocking energy, can talk about defensiveness, kind of protecting one's stronghold. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's all I need to say about that. That is there a part of you that is resisting something? Resisting the idea that you're changing? That you're changing or that you need to change? For yourself. I'm not talking about doing it for anybody else. I'm talking about doing it for yourself. Knowing that you have to. For your own highest good. Knowing that you want to because you're tired of being stagnant. Knowing that you're able because you're incredibly brilliant. That's what Virgos are known for, right? Geminis like to play like they're the smartest ones. They're cunning, that's for sure. No hate to any Gemini cross-watchers. Okay, King of Pentacles. This is earth energy, your energy in the reverse. You could be feeling that stagnancy could be in with regards to your finances or your stability of some kind. King of Pentacles, you can't get any higher than the King unless we're talking about the major arcana cards. So the Kings always have a level of maturity. The word that wanted to come out was enhancement. That they've enhanced their lives, I'm assuming. I don't know why that word wanted to come out, but maybe it resonates for somebody. Enhancement. Trying to enhance something in their lives. But the King of Pentacles have the resources the energy and the connections to do just that. When the card is in reverse, it's like this feeling of falling just short of that level of mobility or abundance. With the Nine of Wands here, it could be because we're just pushing and struggling. And hearing that song, Kate Bush, I think, Running Up That Hill. I don't actually know all the words to that song, but I just keep running up that hill. Like, I just keep hearing that over and over and over. Nine of Wands talks about the wounded warrior living to fight another day. This is somebody, this is you, with a huge amount of tenacity and resilience in something. But at this point, I mean, look at this character. It's just like crouched down, arms holding oneself, maybe shivering a little bit, even though because the sun is setting, right? There's a lot of, I don't know what's going on over here. There's a lot of mirroring action, but I see this as a setting sun. And in the desert, the temperature drops dramatically when the sun goes down. It could be 120 degrees in the desert. When the sun drops, it can go down to like 60 or something. I don't know. I just made that number up, but you know what I mean. Nine of Wands is somebody that's not giving up, but they're exhausted. With the Lover's card, Major Arcana number 6, Gemini energy. That's funny that I mentioned Gemini. They showed up in your reading. Gemini energy talks about, or the Lover's energy talks about a divine partnership. So, you know, maybe you are looking at your soulmate, and maybe they were also a past life soulmate, or you could be looking at your decision making, because the Lover's card can talk about making choices, a specific choice. It shows up here though in this way. Kind of shows me all roads lead to this. So maybe it was part of your destined life blueprint to meet the significant other that you are currently with. And if you're not with somebody, maybe there's somebody coming in your near future. It's cosmic. See here, they're kind of, their bodies are made out of the stars. The Lover's energy also represents something of the heart space. So something that you could be invested in, which is really speaking to the things that drive you, motivate you, make you feel alive. Right, and it could be something here where those first 3 cards, defensiveness, feeling like you have a lack of resources, but still kind of plugging away, and now wondering, do I even want to be walking this path anymore? Is this, all of this work, going to lead me to my abundant love, my connection, my passions? There's 6 of Wands here. This is victory. All roads would point to yes. Well, I'm gonna have to pull a clarifier. 6 of Wands is victory. 6 of Wands is, you know, kind of comes right before the 7, right? Where we were defensive. The reason why we're defensive is because in the 6 of Wands, we fought really hard for something, and we have to defend our position. So actually the 6 of Wands is showing me that you had a victory already. It was something that was trustworthy and reliable and not a flash in the pan. This is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So Knight of Wands in the upright is very impulsive. It's very, not very Virgo energy, that's for sure. Could have represented somebody, though, because this card is in reverse, because it could have represented somebody that you thought maybe a little bit of a flash in the pan, and then they turned out to be a good egg. I heard that, good egg. I'm actually going to pull a clarifier on the Lover's card. What is this in reference to, Spirit? The Lover's card. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Walking away from a situation. It could be a friend group, could be some family members who are not celebrating with you. Okay, this is a very specific message. If you have embarked on some endeavor with your significant other, you may have detractors in your friend group or family that you are having to separate yourself from. I don't know why I said it. I emphasize the word that way. Separate yourself from. Being brought back to this card. And it's, if you can dream it, you can create it. So it's almost like, if this was something, maybe it's not, it wasn't with your significant other, but it was just like a heart space desire that you had to create something. And you had some detractors saying, Virgo, that's a pipe dream. You're separating yourselves from, you're separating from that energy of the detractors, because you're in this mind space of like, I'm creating, I'm the magician, I'm creating my destiny, I'm creating my reality. The magician is Virgo energy. So the next 3 cards here, we have the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, all in reverse. I feel as though Spirit is seeing you, like, I'm hearing the voice from this Harry Potter film. What film was it? Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry, Harry's like catching the night bus. There's this weird skull thing that's helping to drive the bus. And he's got a Jamaican accent, or I don't even know why they had him have that accent, but you know, they're meandering throughout town at breakneck speeds, and Harry just needs to get somewhere. And the little skull goes, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. And that's what I keep hearing in my brain. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. That felt long-winded, but had to be said. 2 aces bracketing the 4 of Cups. Let's talk about the 4 of Cups first. 4 of Cups talks about somebody who doesn't see an opportunity that's like kind of right in front of their face. That opportunity is this Ace of Cups. So in the 4 of Cups card, traditionally, there's this person that's sitting by a tree and they've got their arms folded. Actually, let me just show it to you. Let's see. Let me just show it to you. Wait, sorry. Oh God. I just want to, like, what I could grab. So Spirit wants me to show the 4 of Cups to you. So just give me one moment. I apologize. But they want me to show it, so I have to. Okay, Spirit. Where is it? I will tell you, there was one card that was flipped in the reverse direction, and it was the King of Pentacles. So that may be relevant for an earth sign. Just to let you know. That was very strange. I don't usually... It was this guy that was flipped out in the reverse, so Spirit wants me to show that to you. King of Pentacles for me usually represents Capricorn energy, but this could be your energy as well. This is the 4 of Cups. So, in this particular... Okay, all right. Spirit is correcting me, right? Because I could have grabbed any tarot deck, but I grabbed this one. This is Ciro Marchetti, Gilded Tarot. I could have grabbed the Rider-Waite, and in the Rider-Waite, the character is not looking at the cups. This character is looking at the 3 cups on the ground. He is not, he's looking away from the cup that's coming from Spirit. The Ace of Cups is this cup. In this card, this character is looking directly at the Ace of Cups. So Spirit is correcting me and saying, no, Virgos that are watching this reading, they know that there is a brand new offer in passion and in love and in creativity. They can see it very clearly. The card is in reverse. I just want to remind you of that. These 3 cards are in reverse. But it's almost like you're not, you see your Ace of Cups, you see your Ace of Wands, the kind of initiation, that spark, the passion. You're just not in the position to grab it at this time. Your hands are full. Look, you see now? You see these are different decks. Okay, now I'm using 3 different decks in your reading. This particular character has a book. Okay. You're currently writing the story of your life from this moment on. You're the scribe. Now they keep saying Metatron, so there could be something to that. You may want to reach out to Archangel Metatron in your meditations, in your prayers, and ask him to help you to write this story, right? The story that will help to define the life that you're going to live starting tomorrow, starting now, but for all intents and purposes, starting tomorrow. That will forever be a part of this history, right? That will forever be in the records as something that you created for yourself. That's very profound. What? That's crazy. Let's look at this King of Pentacles again. Honestly, there's nothing that stands out to me in particular about this image of the King of Pentacles, obviously besides all the green, but the fact that it was flipped over in the deck and it was the only card that was flipped over is relevant. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn in particular. So you know exactly how you want to elevate your circumstances. You're channeling the vibration to manifest it. It's not quite in your hands yet. And I'm going to ask Spirit why. What is preventing this manifestation from being captured by Virgo Spirit? The 5 of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Swords in the upright is not such a pleasant card. 5s are always kind of dramatic to me. This card represents a trying to take the advantage over a situation, over someone, over something. Trying to put somebody at a disadvantage. And here it's kind of stepping out of this energy and into something a little bit more refined, a little bit more mature. Virgo, I'm just going to come out and say it, a little bit more mature. It's no longer about competing with other people. Because, you know, your abundance does not affect another person's abundance and vice versa. The universe is infinite. Yes, in an earthly plane, it seems like all the gabillionaires, right, they have tapped into unlimited resources while everyone else is kind of suffering, right? So the story perpetuates, right? keeping us kind of trapped in systems of supply and demand. But what if the supply was endless and you were able to tap into it? I think that's the whole point of this reading. That somehow, some way, you're standing in the room, in your soul, in your mind, with your higher self. You're standing in the room with all the answers. And it's merely about adding your story to the shelves. Any story you want to write, and it shall be so. This is really heady. This is really heady for a Virgo reading. No offense. But like sometimes it's like this is the most esoteric spin of readings that I've done in this series so far. So good for you, Virgo. You know what it shows me? Because you're grounded energy, right? You're earth energy. It shows me that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, like way outside. That's good. That's brave. That's brave. So Virgo, if this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. I am offering limited time 2024 personal forecast readings. If you'd like to sign up for one of those, please use the donations and services link on my YouTube page to do so. Thank you, Virgo.